Meet C Logger, my collection log one chunk hardcore Iron Man. RuneScape is divided into hundreds of chunks made up of 4096 tiles, and I'll be unlocking the map one chunk at a time. Chunks will be randomized to cost between 10 and 50 coins per chunk, and I'll have to pay to unlock each chunk using currency that I've earned. The twist? I can only earn this currency by unlocking new collection log slots or by completing clue scrolls. I've been wanting to play a one chunk account for a while now, and it's finally happening. Welcome to episode 1. To begin with, we need to go over some ground rules. As I mentioned before, each chunk is going to have a value between 10 and 50. This will be decided shortly. To pay for these, I need to earn collection coins. With each new collection log slot unlock, I will gain 10 coins. However, pet drops and skill capes will award 50 coins, guaranteeing at least one new chunk unlock. The goal of this series is to unlock the entire map of RuneScape while achieving as many collection log slots as possible along the way, and hopefully keeping our hardcore status whilst we're doing it. To determine the price of each chunk, I'm going to be using this chunk randomizer used by only Trails, so thanks a lot to him for making this publicly available. And we're going to be starting off in Lumbridge, so that's why that is already green. We're going to be looking for a lot of 10s and 20s in these surrounding areas, so hopefully we get blessed. Alright, time to randomize it. Oh, we're at the top of the map. What have we got? Alright, let's get down there. Let's have a look. There's a lot of high scores around us, although to be fair, we can get into the swamp really cheap and over to Draenor Village as well. And a little bit into Al Kharid. I see the Maze Training Arena, 10 coins. That's a lot of collection of slots in there as well, so that's pretty good actually. I suppose getting over to Falador is pretty expensive, but over in Varrock that's fairly cheap as well, so I'm not too mad about this at all. Okay, we are in Lumbridge, where every new account starts their journey in RuneScape. And for me, I have a couple of ways that I can earn our collection coins in my first chunk. The first way is by killing goblins. Goblins are able to drop beginner and easy clues, of which I complete a total of 3 and 6 different steps, respectively. So it's going to take a bit of luck and a bit of juggling to be able to complete a clue. Alternatively, I'm hoping and waiting for a random event to spawn. There's a number of random events that give me unique items, such as the beekeeper or the pheasant event. So I think I'm just going to be killing goblins and waiting for those random events. Okay, so we have a pretty good amount of stuff in our chunk. This red line signifies the edge of the chunk that we're in. So we're going to be able to do some wood cutting. We've got the general store here and also the magic combat tutor. Just need to make sure to keep on top of getting these runes every, I think it's half an hour. And that's going to be our best way to train our magic. Ooh, a nice upgrade. Huge. And there is the first of many level ups on the account. Wow, that's actually a huge upgrade. The bronze spear coming in. Okay, I've decided the spear is just worse. We have a very serious problem with our food. I don't think there's any way for me to get food in this area. So I guess I have to just go do something else, or maybe use magic whilst I wait for it to regenerate. Okay, that concludes our first stint at the goblins. We managed to kill 73, but unfortunately nothing to show for it apart from a few levels, but no clue scrolls this time. We managed to sell some things to the general store, and I'm only 31 coins off being able to buy a steel axe, so that's going to be a big upgrade once we start woodcutting. Okay, so we can finally upgrade to the steel axe. Oh, I didn't see the battle axe. Damn it, that's probably so much better. Good to know, but now I've got the steel axe for woodcutting, and also it's a new best in slot melee weapon, so that's pretty good. You'll probably notice here that I've changed my graphics settings. That's purely because I can have this little region locker on. You can make the regions that I haven't unlocked darker, and I think it looks a lot nicer. Visually, it's just a lot easier to see where I haven't unlocked. If you guys prefer the other 117 HD plugin without the region locker, then let me know. But nevertheless, I've got 5 defense now, so I should be lasting a little bit longer against these goblins, but still no food. Ooh, our first random voice edit is one that I don't think was anything good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's just emotes off the top of my head. Alright, we need stuff for the gardener, the farmer. Where's the farmer? Come on, game, tell me I'm wrong, please. Oh my god, nice. 2. They're not... Are they collection logs? Nothing pops up. Where is it? Random events, random events. Oh my god, nice. Why the hell did that not pop up? That is huge. That's 20 coins from one singular random event. That is massive. Oh my god, I didn't have the notifications on. That's so annoying. But yeah, that's 2 collection log slots in one random event. That is absolutely huge. I wonder what we can get from that. Okay, so looking back at our map here, we have 20 coins to spend, and there's a couple of different options, and I think I know which one I'm going to go for. It's not really going to help us in getting more content to unlock collection logs. However, unlocking this chunk here will give us access to food, which basically just means I can farm the goblins indefinitely. Going west will unlock hand members if we go down the little dungeon here. But again, I don't have the food to sustain that, so I think the food is the way forward. For that reason, we're unlocking the lower Lumbridge Swamp eastern chunk. It is done. We're back down to 0 coins now, but we do have shrimps unlocked. That means I can start farming these clue scrolls indefinitely. Still can't believe that gave a double collection log drop. I was convinced it was literally only emotes. Absolutely crazy. Literally might be the slowest thing in the entire game. Trying to catch shrimps at level 1 fishing. About 4 hours later, we have about 25 shrimp to cook. Alright, but like a third of them. That's not too bad. Going forward, it will just be less and less, so it's not too bad at all. And remembering to get our free runes every half an hour. Honestly, we are actually pretty dry so far. We've killed 117 goblins and nothing to show for it yet. We're almost double the drop rate for the beginner clue and pretty much at drop rate for easy now. Ooh, our first clue scroll. Watch it not be a useful step. Let's have a look. That is the Wizard's Tower. That's actually not too far away though. I think we can juggle it. I'm manifesting many more clues, so I'm going to start placing them over here and we will drop them on the bridge. Oh my god, another clue scroll. It's literally like 10 later. First easy clue scroll this time. Is it anything usable? Champions Guild. That's not too far away either. Again, I'm going to stick on the floor. It's going to take a while for us to get that far, to be honest. I don't know what the price is for those chunks. Not bad though. Can't complain. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Burthorpe. Oh, that's so far away. I think we just keep juggling all the clues regardless, right? But that's so far away. I don't think we'll be doing that. I'm starting to think that buying Lumbridge Swamp was actually a mistake. I'm literally not needing food at all now, really. Yes. Good start. Right. I'm going to go do this step. This is the first step of all the clues we can do. That's one step done on the easy clues. So now when I drop it, if I pick up another one, they'll all be on one step. Easy clues can be completed in between 2 and 4 steps. So if we get lucky, one more step will get us a casket. Beginner clue scroll at number 15. I'm starting to really dislike Reldo. Well, that was quick. That was like 5 after. This is actually clue scroll number 15. The other one was 14. Oh, yeah. Come on. This could possibly be a casket. Where is he? Come on, buddy. Casket me. Oh, no. Bro, why did this goblin just aggro me? What? Oh, beautiful. This could be the casket, my friends. Is it a casket? No, it's not. Next one is guaranteed to be a casket, though. Oh, I'm so stupid. So because I got excited and did the steps that I could do on these clue scrolls, I've now reset all of my progress. Oh, no. So basically, once you receive a new clue scroll that isn't one you're actively juggling, it resets your steps back to 0, which is so incredibly annoying. So this pretty much means that 1,523 goblins, all for nothing. We're back to a Lumbridge beginner clue, and now I think this should be 0 steps completed. So now we just need to not complete this step, and we should be golden in about another 1,000 goblin kills. Ooh, this is a potential. This can give me 1. I think actually it will give me 1. There it is. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time. There's 10 collection coins, and I'm going to keep hold of them right now. I could unlock this chunk right here, which unlocks a easy clue step, which I definitely have 2 clues that have that step. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. But for now, I'm just going to keep hold of these 10 coins, and we'll see how we get on with these easy clues. If I get another step of that specific Silk Trader step, then maybe I'll unlock this next. Yep, beautiful. Looking good. Looking strong. I mean, this is getting a bit mental now. These are all the clues that I just can't do a step right now. I've got this little pile over here of steps that I can do right now, and I'm just holding on to them. But we've successfully surpassed 2,000 goblin kills, and there is 38 beginner clues and 18 easy clues here. Oh my god, nice. There's another one. Lumbridge Castle straight next to the other one. So we need one more Lumbridge beginner clue scroll and we're guaranteed to get a casket. Oh my god, yes. Finally. We can complete the first beginner casket. Look how many clues we have on this bridge, man. 2,837 goblin kills. So if some of you don't already know, if you have an account that's younger than 10 hours old, you cannot get beginner clue scroll uniques. However, my mistakes have led us into being 12.5 hours old. So we can get the uniques from this casket straight away. Oh, come on. All for nothing. It actually upsets me to think about how much I trolled by picking this 12,849 chunk. Literally useless to me now. And we could have been all the way over at Draenor with those extra 20 points. Whoa, what's 20 seconds? Oh my god. I much just lost our clues. 20 seconds. Equip the axe and clap. Hello, Yuri. Thank you, mate. Come on, game. Oh, there's the casket. Come on, game. Please. There's one. Oh my god, just one more now and we can get all the way to Draenor. That is beautiful. Oh my god. I did not even know that was possible. The double clue scroll. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Yeah, it's never lucky, although actually, Starfare's pretty OP. Oh, come on, game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new dawn on the Collection Log Chunk account. Today, we are moving on from the goblins for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and try out the ham members. So 20 coins have been spent. So in order for us to pickpocket the ham members, we first need 15 thieving. So here we go. And there is 15 thieving. Well, the rate for a clue scroll here is 1 in 50, so much more frequent. And it's the easy type of clue scroll as well. So more steps to complete. It's probably going to be a bit rough at the start whilst we're still getting our thieving up, but as that slowly goes up, it will get nicer. So for anyone wondering, by the way, obviously these dungeons are technically a different chunk to the one that they are accessed through. However, I've only randomized the Gillinor surface part of the game. So basically, if I can get to the chunk above, then I'm fine to go into the dungeon below. And that does also mean that I can technically access another chunk and unlock it through a dungeon if there is an exit further in the dungeon. So this Tavily Dungeon 1 is a great example. I can access it through Tavily here, and then I could technically leave through the Black Dragon exit here and get to Catherby. I've done 39 thieves in about 15 minutes. It's pretty good. And there, my friends, is 30 woodcutting, which means once we can get to the Draenor village, we can chop the willow trees there. So perfect. We just need to get the last 10 collection coins, and then we're on our way there. Oh my god, please. Yes, we are done. The goblin is completed, and now we can move on out of this prison into Draenor village. And here, my friends, is confirmation of the purchasing of Draenor village. It is done. And now the real games begin. I don't like walking around this old and empty house.